Can't believe we drive all the way up here and it's closed. We're on the main drag in Alamogordo, and every single fast food restaurant that is alive today in the United States, almost, is on this road. I guess it's just because we're like 5 miles from a huge Air Force base. Could be. But the thing is just straight as almost straight as an arrow down through here, and just nothing but fast food places and AutoZone. You need it.
They got it.
They got it. So we're still on our way to the New Mexico Space Museum, or Museum of Space and something over. Anyway, 10 minutes away. So see you guys when we get there. Wow. And you gotta be kidding me. It's closed, looks like. It's supposed to be open 7 days a week except for Christmas. Gates, okay. Gates open. It's going to be a little bit ticked off, I was.
Closed on Tuesday.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Is that what it said?
That's it. Closed on Tuesday.
And not in the book did it say that.
No.
Well, we're taking a cruise through. Okay, here we are at the New Mexico Space and History Museum, but it says it's not open today, so we'll have to check on it, so hang on. It's up in a cool area though. Look at the way over to the top of the valley, that's for sure. You can see all the white sand out there, or at least I can. I don't know if you can on video, but there's just a line of the sand. Can you see that white sand out there, Shirley? Cool exhibits outside. That's a rocket motor. Small one. Tuesday closed. It'd sure be nice if they put that on their website or in the books you read about the place. Well, the outside looks pretty cool though. Look at this. This is from a Nighthawk egress trainer. In other words, how to get out of it. F-117A Nighthawk egress trainer. Pretty cool. Another rocket motor. And a mock-up of the Gemini capsule, it looks like. Not the real thing, or I'd really would have liked to go inside, but I'm not driving all the way back here. John P. Stapp Air and Space Park. Oh, look at that burned up Hulk. Let's see what this thing is. Crawler transporter shoe. Oh, that's one of the shoes from the transporter that carried the shuttle from the launch to the launch pad. Cool. Pretty cool scenery around here though. Let's see what this thing is. It says it's a Little Joe 2, solid fueled. Little Joe 2 was used to test the Apollo launch escape system and verify the performance of the command module parachutes. Oh, okay, so it was just shot up and they tested the escape module and all the parachutes and stuff. Cool. Weird looking, isn't it? Huh. Let's go look at this burning Hulk. Let's see what it was. Can't believe we drive all the way up here and it's closed. Well, that's a chance you take, especially when you rely on somebody else for information. Should have called ahead. So make sure you call ahead, although it says on the sign that they're only closed on Tuesday. But if you're going to come up here, make sure you call, just to make sure. I'd say that thing pretty well tore up. Let's see what this was. Oh, this was a V2 rocket motor from World War II. So first, it was the world's first long-range guided missile, ballistic missile. The V2 was used by Nazi Germany near the end of World War II as a terror weapon. Yeah, caused a lot of hate and discontent in England. Oh, they must have drugged this out of the ocean or something. Oh, okay. It says here, the engine and flight components you see here were used for a research flight and recovered from the White Sands missile range. In other words, this was one that they captured in Germany and brought it over. It says, fun fact at the bottom, the Journey Vengeance weapon programs V1 and V2 cost $3 billion in 1944 value and were more costly than the United States Manhattan Project that produced the atomic bomb for $1.9 billion. Ah, bonus. We did it cheaper and did it bigger. Yeah, no kidding. It's still pretty cool looking at it. It's got like an I-beam, two of them that run through the middle of it. I guess that would, what you would call the backbone, comes back to the motor. This being the motor. After it crashed, kind of got tore up. X-7A test vehicle, built by Lockheed, served as a test vehicle to develop ramjet engines for anti-aircraft missiles. Yeah, that's what that is on the bottom, is a ramjet. Oh, let's go look at these big motors down here. Not one of those on a Honda or something. Let's see, XQ-A4 drone. Okay, now this is a drone, not a quadcopter. 56 XQ4 Model A, sleek 33-foot long drone, made its first free flight from Holloman Air Force Base, New Mexico, which is right down the hill here. Dropped from a mother plane, the single Westinghouse XJ81WE-3 turbo engine rapidly propelled the drone up to Mach 1. Produced by the Northrop's radioplane division, it was designed to meet the high-speed, high-altitude radar appearance requirements for testing the bombic missile specifically, as well as other air-to-air and surface-to-air systems. So they flew it around. It was a target, basically. It was radio-controlled. Flew it around and shot it down out of the air. Whoop, check this missile. That's pretty slick. The Aero B150, a two-stage research rocket built with solid fuel boosters and liquid fuel sustainer. Rockets carry instruments to explore the upper atmosphere, as well as scientific and biological payloads. And nowadays, some of the rockets about this size amateurs shoot up, so pretty cool. The MGM-52 Lance was a mobile field artillery tactical surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missile. First deployed by the United States Army in '72, the Lance was subsequently, can't talk this morning, was used by the armed forces of Great Britain, Germany, and Italy, Holland, and Belgium, and Israel. Could carry a nuclear warhead. Fortunately, it was never used that way. Looks like a radar site for something. Let's look at these engines down here. That's a complicated mess. Ooh, hate to be a plumber. The F1 rocket engine is the most powerful single-chamber liquid fuel rocket engine ever flown. 5 of these engines were used to power the first stage of the Saturn V rocket, which carried astronauts to the moon. The engine was built by the Rocketdyne division of North American Aviation, now the Boeing Company. Huh, man. That'd be the business end. Pretty slick. And I would imagine that this is attached to it is the outer fairing for the nozzle. Huh. There's the old Nike missile. And unfortunately, that's about it. But that white line all the way along the horizon here is White Sands area. And the city below is Alamogordo. A little disappointed that, you know, it wasn't open today. I would love to go on in there. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this place.